Can I ask you a question? Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, I don't even know who I am anymore? If so, this episode is for you. Welcome back to Motherhood and Much More podcast. Today we're talking about something so many mothers go through, but they don't want to say it out loud. We're talking about feeling disconnected, losing ourselves as we pour into everyone else. If that sounds like something you've gone through, you're not the only one. You're not the only one that has lost themselves in motherhood, that often feels guilty for missing who they were, their old life. I've been there. I have felt so lost and disconnected during times of motherhood where I've longed for my life before, or I felt like that wasn't who I was, but I'm not sure who I am anymore. Like so many of us, we attach that mom role to our whole identity. Like mom is the only thing we are. We lose ourselves. We forget that we were so much more than mothers. And although being a mom is one of my biggest blessings, it is the most beautiful gift I've ever been given. It's not the only thing that we are. Before we were mothers, we were friends, we were creators, we were daughters of the Most High God. And now with this new role, or maybe you've been in this role for a long time, you have forgotten that being a mother wasn't supposed to take away what you were before. It was supposed to add to it. It was supposed to deepen and strengthen and bring forth more of the woman that God created you to be. I see time and time again women losing the connection to themselves. We're walking down grocery aisles endlessly, searching for what to make for dinner. We are overloaded and overwhelmed by all the laundry and all the dishes and all of the emails and all of the things that motherhood brings with it. And we think, is this all that there is? Like, is this my purpose in life? And it's not. It's not all there is, and it's not the only purpose for you. I want to read real quick this verse in Matthew. It's Matthew chapter 11, and it's verse 28. It starts on verse 28. And it says, "Then Jesus said, 'Come to me, all of you who are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke fits perfectly, and the burden I give you is light.'" Oftentimes this burden that we feel like we're carrying around, where we lose ourselves, is so heavy and extremely overwhelming that we forget that we need to refill ourselves. And while sometimes it feels fun to ignore this burden and these chores and this endless overwhelming feeling by scrolling or buying something on Amazon, or completely denying how we feel, that feeling doesn't go away. The only true way to get rid of this heavy burden that we're carrying around is to give it to God. He says, "Give it to me, and then I'll give you my burden, which is light." And he says, "Come to me, and I'm gentle." How much do we want to run to a gentle, healing God? He says, "Come," and that's all we have to do. He's going to give us the rest that our soul needs. He's going to help us reconnect with ourselves. Another verse that I've been meditating on is Psalms 139:14, "For I am fearfully and wonderfully made." You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and your Creator says, "Come to me and get the rest that you need." He's going to show you who you are. He's going to help reconnect you with the woman that He's called you to be. It's just one of the most beautiful things. So as you're starting to think through some of those thoughts of who am I? What's my purpose? I want to leave you with these questions. What part of me have I been ignoring? What do I miss that used to bring me joy? What does my soul feel hungry for right now? When was the last time I felt connected to God and to myself? These questions will help reconnect you with the woman that's inside of the mother. You're not lost, you're just evolving, you're changing, you're allowed to grow and figure out who you are in this season of life. You are allowed to matter. My prayer is that if you came here feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, needing peace, that you were reminded that you are wonderfully and perfectly made, that your Creator wants you to find rest in Him. And He wants you to be covered and grounded. He wants you to feel joy and peace. If this video spoke to you, I am so grateful. I would like for you to subscribe because this is just the beginning of so many conversations that are ahead, and I can't wait to walk through them with you. I will see you in the next video.